Alright guys, the sad truth is that our role is actually dead in 2026. And as you can see in this Reddit post, our role is doomed in season 16. Top lane gets an extra summoner spell, AD carry gets a 6th item, mid lane gets T3 boots and a free permanent Baron recall, and the support will get a cheaper pink ward and no longer take an item slot. And what does the jungle get? We apparently get slower clear. Not only that, we're actually getting another bonus, which is faster movement speed and extra XP. So basically, everyone's complaining the jungle is dead, and actually a lot of people are thinking, oh my god, jungle is dead. But here I am. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. Alright guys, I can tell you guys, I've played the game before you guys were born, and I've been challenger literally 13 times, okay? Every single year, people are saying jungle is dead. It is not dead. It's the most broken role in the game, and it stays the most broken role. And why is that? Think about it, okay? If top lane gets broken, guess what? You just camp top lane like crazy. If you're the better jungler, you're good. And it's not like by top lane being buffed, it's gonna be doomed. And why is that? Because games overall, okay? Take a look at this. Like, this is just my match story, okay? I get, like, out of all the games, one game level 18, top lane level 18, but you see 38 minutes. This game is like 36 minutes. And the other games, level 16, you see 31 minutes. Level 17, 34 minutes. Like, the game needs to last really long before people get level 18. So even if an AD carry gets an extra item, or a top lane gets an extra summoner level, it actually doesn't matter that much. I would say that, yes, if you get to late game, top lane and AD carry are definitely 100% stronger, but it's our job as a jungler to make sure we play better. And I'm gonna explain to you guys the biggest change, and you guys will get a head start by me explaining this when new season comes. But basically, let's just take a look at the following, okay? Some changes and what it actually matters. Let's go. Okay, change 1. This. Look at this vision. Look at this vision. Basically, it's the entire river almost, let's be honest. But honestly, this is only temporary, and I don't know how long it's gonna last, right? But basically, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think that next season is gonna be actually a bit more macro, so fundamentals will even be more important. But this is a change that's actually not beneficial towards jungle, but it's fine. Let's go to the next change. Alright. Take a look at this. This means at 55 seconds, the party begins. And by the way, just saying, pay attention, 35 seconds earlier. You know what this means? This means that level 1, if you're like actually planning level 1 invade, and let's say enemy team is not defending, you can literally put down full wards in one quadrant, and then actually look to like go back and defend your own quadrant, okay? Like, if you can play it smart, you can have like one member put a ward on the opposite side, and then 4 members like invade, and the 1 member actually wait. There's a lot of stuff you can cook, so this is actually a good change, but I'll teach next season how to abuse it harder, but I already have some really good ideas, trust me. But anyway, this is a good change. I really love that it changed this. Because it makes it a lot more fast-paced. So that's nice. Anyway, let's go to the next example. Alright. AD carries and top lane, they get an extra item, right? However, this doesn't really matter. I really want to put high emphasis on that AD carries will only be broken if WASD is super broken. And that's only in super high elo at apex levels, like Master Plus. Below that, trust me, it's not gonna matter as much as you think, because like anticipating spells, positioning, like WASD is not gonna save it, okay? And regarding the extra item, well, it's wonderful, but like I said, AD carries don't have agency. The reason why junglers and supports are the most OP, because they have crowd control, and they can make stuff happen. They're like not being seen. AD carries are like passengers, right? So they'll only be OP late game, but early game, mid game, still the same. Doesn't matter that much, okay? Next example. Alright, Altacan. What does this mean for our role, okay? Altacan is gone, basically. It's done. His removal also means Baron spawning in 20 minutes. what does it mean for us as junglers? This simply means that there's going to be a bit less fighting, but more like the Baron dance around the objective. This is something I explained in the mid and late game course as well, and I can promise you, by the way, it's so OP if you know how to play for Baron and knowing how to choke them out. And if you understand that, trust me, jungle is even more OP, because if you have better fundamentals than your opponent and you know how to set it up, like, it's not gonna go to late game, you know? So this is actually a good change if you're a good jungler. If you're not, then I think it's pretty bad. But yeah, anyway, good change for jungle, by the way. Next change, let's see. Alright, sieging. Let's take a look at this first.
Crystals will build up on towers over several minutes, and when hit, they're consumed to deal an extra burst of damage based on...
Okay, so what does this mean for junglers actually? This simply means that actually it's more for top laners, but even junglers, because if you're able to like recognize which side lane you can siege, or basically break open towers, right? It's very OP that if you have like any side lane champion that can make picks, and if you make a pick, you can break open towers super fast, like insanely fast. So it actually allows you to snowball the game even harder as a jungler. So you don't even go to like late game if you make good use of this change. So it's a good change because junglers are not getting an extra item or extra like level. So good change for jungle, okay? Next change. All right. Well, they actually admitted jungle is the strongest role. It's kind of fact, okay? So I think it's a fair nerf. So they're saying the clear slower. But this mostly means, I mean, I hope, okay, I hope, just the first clear. If that's not the case, I think it kind of sucks. And you might be wondering, Kirei, what kind of meta do you expect if like junglers can't clear fast? Guess what? In the end, it's gonna depend on lane meta, okay? So let's say AD carries can get 6 items. What do AD carries want to do? They want to get to late game, right? So being able to stall games, getting items is good. Top laner, let's say, what is a champion that is super OP, that can stall the game, get longer, and play the game? So based off that, the meta gets decided of jungle. The meta in jungle doesn't get decided by like what's good in jungle. I mean, it depends, right? But it usually gets decided by what's good with what laners, okay? So at some point, Sejuani was OP because everyone's playing like Yone, Renekton, you name it, right? And Sejuani as well was in a good spot. So I think that regarding which jungle type to play, I think it's probably still going to be like similar. I don't think it's going to change too much, but I would say that farming junglers, generally speaking, are almost always better still, I think. They're scaling pretty decently. Because ganking junglers are still solid, but it really depends per draft. So I don't think it's going to change too much, but we'll see. Let's go and take a look at the next change. Alright, this. Alright guys, hands down, this is the most broken change. The fact that mid laners get free tier 3 boot and like a fast recall, which means basically any mid laner that can push and roam is insanely important. Like imagine, like, take a look at this, okay? Imagine that you're a mid laner, okay? Side lane here. And this guy can literally push the side lane, sorry, like push here. And then he's pushing his wave, instantly basing. This guy with his enormous tempo, he can base, run towards the top side, get full control. And now it's so easy to play for the Baron. So I would say that getting your mid laner ahead, him being able to push side lane, even if enemy top lane's ahead, let's say he's playing aggressive, it doesn't matter. Because if you have home guards, you sprint down the top lane, you kill this guy. If you can't kill him, you get the push. And guess what? Like this guy on the top lane can then even base if he wants to, catch the wave, do the exact same thing. You push top lane, in the middle, you base, you can keep juggling pressure. So I think mid lane actually is gonna be pretty OP, but it's mostly macro OP. Like, I would say next season is actually a bit more strategic because you can really abuse good fundamentals and get a good advantage. But I think most people in lower elo don't know how to do it, but just heads up, it's very macro based, okay? Let's take a look at the next example. Alright, this is support. Support, let's take a look what they get. Okay, but do you notice how like Baron spawns 20 minutes, support have like more control wards? Like, basically it's very essential you know how to play vision and how to play around objectives. That's the number one thing you need to understand. If you understand that, how to play for Baron, how to play for objectives and choke them out, that's gonna print you LP like crazy, I'm telling you. So that's like actually a good thing for jungle, because as a jungle, you have a lot of time to ping people, ping them in a group, let's do this, and that's big. Now let's go to the next big change that's quite important, like very important. Alright, this is WASD. This is pretty nice. This is nice as well. Locked camera enjoyers. You're like, oh my god, Kirei, this is so nice. It's okay. I would personally recommend you to not play like that anyway, because you should learn how to just permanent look at lanes, and it's just a matter of getting used to it, okay? I can tell you every player in the world that's insanely good does not play with lock camera, so don't do it either. And anyway, this change is very OP for Zeri, for Twitch, just any champ that has like Kokmao, any champ that like wants to click hit move super fast. I think for jungle, it actually doesn't change too much unless you're playing Kindred or something maybe. I personally still have to see how OP it would be. I do think that if you can use WASD, why would you not use it? I played World of Warcraft in the past as well. It's just super smooth and it makes it easier to play, so you can just focus on clicking your opponent. How nice is that? But I'll have to see and wait till it goes live. But I would say that even if WSD changed and AD carry getting items, I think it doesn't matter that much, because it's very champion based and it's only if they get to mid-late game, and if it's that OP they should nerf it, or you should use yourself, right? But basically, I would say that it's very crucial that you understand that jungling is actually still very strong, and it's still an OP role, okay? And this Reddit post that people posted, which is this one, you basically here you can see that our role's doomed since 16. Well, it's not, okay? And I can tell you from experience, okay guys, from experience, this is not as bad as some of the years before where it's like, holy shit. However, I would say that learning how to play macro is even more important. If you do not know how to play macro, games go to like minute 30, which I think that around minute 30 people get level 80 now. It really depends on when the quests are being completed, so I would have to see. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I don't think so. But junglers are still gonna have the highest agency. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't worry guys, jungle is still completely fine and all good. And next season I'll be making some banger videos, and for the people watching I have a special gift as well. Take a look here. So basically I have 49.9k subscribers, which is almost 50k. So I'm gonna do a giveaway on my Discord, and for the people that made it to the end, congratulations. I'll be giving away 2 of my mid and late game course and 2 of my early game course to celebrate the 50k subbies. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys are gonna win it. And trust me, it's a super amazing course. If you haven't checked it, you can freely check out the following, which is this, right? You can go to my courses, check the preview, sneak peek. You can check this preview, highly recommend it. Trust me, I would highly do it. And you can check this preview as well, right? And you can just expect a lot of good stuff, and you can win this for free. The course is sadly, but it's like 12 hours 30, the mid and late game course. The early game course is like 4 hours something. But I can promise you, it is a mega banger. I spent over 9 months on it and a lot of money on editing and time. It is 95% finished. So make sure to join my Discord though, to sign up for the winning potential. And yeah, it lasts for like a few days at least. So make sure to join fast. And I'll see you guys in my future videos. And thank you so much for the support on YouTube. I really appreciate all of you guys. And I love you all, man. Have a wonderful day. Peace.